10 signs you're meant to be. Don't you just sometimes sit with someone you love and think about if you're meant to be? Is this guy or girl your soulmate? Is he or she the one you ever dreamt of or waited for so long? Thinking about your future partner or seeing the future with your partner is not wrong, and why not see the positive side of things? Discovering that someone is your soulmate is one of the most miraculous things that may take place in your life, yet it only happens once. Discovering who your true love is and marrying them is one of life's most enchanted moments, yet it only occurs once in a person's entire lifetime. Hey folks, welcome back to Psychology Human Behavior. We have got all that you must know to know if your guy or girl is truly the one, or what exactly you should consider in your destined partner. Number 1, you have the impression of being so deeply connected. It is a common misconception that the experience of falling in love at first sight is proof that a couple is destined to be together. However, this is not always the case. The degree to which your connection with each other grows stronger is the best indicator of whether or not you are meant to be together. Even if you do have an immediate intuition that you are a good match for one another when you're just starting out in a relationship. One day, it will dawn upon you that you love this person so deeply that it will feel as though you have known them for your entire life. When you experience something like this, it is because your soul is being stirred. Number 2, you share the most intimate, private details with one another. Have they ever told you about the occasion in 5th grade when they had an accident during a recitation and they soaked their pants? Have you already told them about your unreasonable anxiety when it comes to using forks? When your level of trust for your partner is so high that you feel completely at ease opening up your life to them, you will know that you have found the appropriate person to share your life with and that you are in the ideal relationship. This individual fits the description of the suspect 95% of the time. If you discover that you want to share everything with your spouse, whether it be good or bad, then this is an obvious indicator that you are truly meant to be with them forever. And this is a sign that you are meant to be with them forever. You simply care a great deal about what people think, as well as what they consider your significance to be in their eyes. Number 3, it was validated by a genuine psychic. If you look at the signs in the sky and the ground, you can get a fair notion of whether or not the two of you are destined to be together. But if you want to know for certain, talking to an experienced counsel is the way to go. They can respond to questions such as, is this for real? Is this particular individual the one? The challenge is to find someone you can put your faith in. Number 4, you can communicate with one another and have developed your own language. Those who plan to spend their lives together understand and meet each other's requirements. You've been together for some time, and throughout that time, you've learned to speak each other's love language. You are aware that there is always someone looking out for you, whether it be in the form of a helping hand, a relaxing touch, or a text message delivered at the exact right time. Because of this, you will get a sense of being understood and appreciated. Not only that, but you may have evolved your very own lingo as well. When you and your significant other speak a language that only the two of you understand, the level of intimacy between the two of you is elevated to a whole new level. Number 5, you're willing to do what it takes. How you and your partner respond to challenges faced within the context of your connection is the single most important factor in establishing whether or not you are destined to be together. Sometimes you dispute with each other, and then you need time to process difficult emotions by yourself. This is not usually a sign of a dysfunctional relationship. What matters, though, is how quickly you pick yourself up after such a setback and work toward making the relationship even stronger going forward. Those who are destined to spend their lives together will always find a way to reconcile their differences and make it through the difficult times that are inevitable in any relationship. You now have all the evidence you need to conclude that your partner is destined to be in your life for the long term. Number 6, you enjoy the same things that make each other happy. Thus, your laughter is contagious. Couples who can make each other laugh are more likely to stay together. If you can laugh at yourself even when terrible things are happening to you, you will probably be able to survive anything. And if you laugh at the same things, it is undeniable that you were intended to be together. This is because it demonstrates that your joy is intertwined. When you are together, happiness permeates your entire body, and you can even feel it in your bones. If this is the case in your partnership, then it is a clear indication that the two of you ought to proceed with your lives together. You have to realize that joy is one of the most important components of a healthy romantic connection. When you and your partner have the desire and the need to make each other laugh whenever the two of you are together, then you should take that as a sign that you should start building a life together. Number 7, you engage in conflict only infrequently, but when you do so effectively. There is no such thing as a conflict-free relationship. Nevertheless, the ultimate test of your relationship will be how you handle things both during and after the argument. After every disagreement, if the two of you are still able to work together to find a solution that satisfies both of you, then it is clear that the two of you are compatible enough to move forward in your relationship. A word of caution though, although having disputes that may be improved upon is an effective technique for learning, yelling at each other is not. Because of this, you will know that you are in the appropriate relationship with your spouse if you can avoid arguments with them. Number 8, there is no denying the chemistry between you two, including the sexual attraction. If you can look at each other for an extended period without feeling uncomfortable, or if you feel compelled to touch each other whenever you are in the same room, then you have an abundance of wonderful chemistry between you. It's conceivable that the same link will become even clearer once we get inside the bedroom. And although you may believe that your connection may continue as a platonic one, you're going to find out that the sexual attraction is simply too much to resist. If the chemistry is present, don't undermine it. Consider it an evergreen indicator. Biology does a fairly excellent job of building the appropriate bond, so if it's there, don't undermine it. Number 9, you have a sense of belonging there. When you are involved with the proper person, you will experience a cozy sense of familiarity as if you were at home. And as a consequence of this, you will have feelings of security and protection. It's almost as if you've seen this movie before, yet despite that, you can't wait to find out how it ends, assuming it ever does. Having said that, you have the impression that you are free to be your genuine self without fear of being judged by others. There is nothing in you that has to be altered. All that is required is for you to open up more and display the real you. You know, being in love is like tucking yourself into bed with a toasty blanket on a dreary evening. It just makes you feel just at home. Number 10, you and your companions can enjoy some quality time together. When you are with the person who is meant to be in your life, you will never stop enjoying each other's company. You can bring out the greatest qualities in one another with ease, whether it be your childish innocence, your surprise at the simple things in life, or anything else in between. When your spouse can make you laugh so hard you find it difficult to take a breath, you know that you are meant to be together all along. Do you see any of these traits in your present relationship? If this is the case, congrats, you are blessed. Well, in the comments box below, make sure you share your tales and thoughts on what makes you believe you are in a destined relationship right now. Also, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more updates like this one.